Oh, that was so weird. Be irrational. Be different. Wait, what? Anyway, as I was saying on the last stream, they just disappeared while I was on the chat. I heard he has 5 kids. That's why he's making. How does that even make any sense? I feel like you just came in at a random point and decided to just take what you wanted to take and run with it. I think my mic was was increased this whole time and I didn't know. So I've been shouting. Damn, let me reduce it a bit. But yeah, nah. That was not the conversation at all. That was not a conversation at all. I was saying I'm still a kid myself. That's why he's here making forex monies. That being a reason to make money is yeah, it's a very valid reason. It's a very valid reason. If you're still gambling in FX and you have responsibilities like children, then I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. I need to see a new 1 hour fair value gap. This is wasting my time. I don't even want to see Asia high swept anymore. Just fall. Just fall. Disappointed in myself. There's babies with babies nowadays, you never know. My guy, that's a sad reality. That's a sad reality. It's not something we strive That's something to strive for. It's a whole mess out there in this in the world. Huh. Wait, what's going on? Oh. Anyway. What you got on gold? Yeah, I covered gold earlier on, but that was during Asia. That was during Asia. Let's see what it's up to now. Oh, I said if you are late on the buys and you want to capitalize on it still, you could watch this order block. On a 4-hour, it's a rejection block in this area. On a 1 hour, it's another block. On a 30 minutes, I think it was another block, a breaker. It was this. It was this. It was whatever this is. And I know from here to this high is a 5.7 R or 5.8, 5 point something R. So yeah, this is a good place to be buying gold from if you want to buy gold. If you can take Asia low first and half past, I mean, now it's half past, so wait for 2 o'clock should be the one to manipulate, then you can look for buys. But yesterday I did try to sell. I was mentioning earlier on the stream that I tried to sell the inside of this 4-hour breaker that we rejected from before. I tried to sell this rejection block right there. I tried to sell this rejection block, and yeah, I was terribly molested. Look at that. It tagged me in and took me out. It's a very short story. I don't know what else you wanted. What else you wanted from me? But yeah, it tagged me in and took me out. That was it. That was it. But I wasn't risking a lot on that. And then yeah. But now I would like to see if this buy side can be swept. It may not take the high and just leave it be. This high was on Friday 21 June on silver. Friday 21 June. Yeah, it doesn't have to take the high because we already have SMT right now. Is it Friday's high? I don't know if it's Friday's high. Nah, I think it will take it. I think it will take it. Yeah, I think it will take it. I think it will take that high. Asian sweep, so buys would be great. Yeah. Where would you like to buy from? I was saying this other block, being very greedy and demanding of the market to give me the steepest possible discount. That discount, give me that discount below the OTE even. Right there, the other block. Give me that, then I'll take it up. For those that are interested in the risk reward ratio, the RRR, it's that 5. Here's written 4.8, but yeah, you can definitely make it 5 if you wait for the 15 minutes entry or the rejection block from the 4-hour that we just identified, which is basically there. Yeah, right there, makes it 6. Painful laughter. It is what it is. It's all about the risk in the market. Can't fight anything. Can't fight the charts. Hey, this ways. Let's see if this will play out in the next 20 minutes, give or take. Oh yeah, I was talking about Medic, the Goblin Town Healer, whatever you call him. This guy. The one that I was saying, I don't really follow that closely because of what he follows. I'm already on a buy since New York session, but my pyramid on that OB. Where did you take the buys from again? You sent me your screenshot, but I forgot the level. Let me see. Yeah, basically your entry, right? Yeah. It's on the 1 hour during the chop before the news. One hour during the chop before the news. So at 9. Yeah, you took it here somewhere. So what basically is saying we'll take it at your entry again. Basically. Yeah, basically. I saw something now that I wanted to respond to and I can't remember what it is. Jerome is asking me for EURONZD, but he's asking on the group, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. EURONZD, I'm looking for cells. This feels like cells already. Yeah. Yeah. This felt like cells and it is cells. But the thing is, you can't be pairing a weak currency with another weak currency. NZD is weak and Euro is weak right now, at least. So, I don't know how he's gonna work with this. I'm just gonna send it through. You're probably hearing a lot of noise. I'm just trying to restabilize my position. But this is a monthly time frame, so he needs a daily confirmation. Already sold since yesterday. Nice. That's cool. Does GBPUSD have something to work with as an SMT? NZD Swiss, I'll get to that in a moment. We don't have an SMT, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. not a big fan of the trade, but I'm taking the sell. I would say take the sell because of Euro's weakness. Yeah, that's the only reason I'll say take the sell. NZD Swiss. I'm bullish on NZD Swiss, but NZD is not the best one to take because it's weaker. The same idea that we had from AUD Swiss, because that's the counterpart, right? AUD Swiss, you can clearly see how clean it is right now. A nice internal to external range move from the 5-value gap to the external. We got the SMT we wanted. Even on lower time frame, we got the SMTs. The drawn liquidity is so clear that we're going for this buy side, and if we go through this buy side, this inefficiency is a very clear target to aim for. And this is a monthly time frame, so keep that in mind. And then when we go to NZD Swiss, we have the opposite, where NZD Swiss was not able to take the lows that AUD Swiss did take. But you see, the first problem here is that we don't have any inefficiency to even work with. When we go down on a weekly time frame, we do have an inefficiency there, but look how we disrespected it, and now we're sort of re-respecting it. It doesn't really make too much sense to me. Yes, we have this bullish order block that we could possibly watch and keep an eye out on. Right, and then on the daily time frame, we also had all this going on. It's the only one that actually tapped into this fair value gap. So if you did, it tapped into this fair value gap because it was the weaker one. It was the weaker one of all of them, all the pairs. Like, look at USD Swiss, did not tap into that gap right there. And then look at GBP Swiss, did not even, okay, GBP is also another whole story. We didn't have a gap, but we didn't get a retracement down into this inversion there. And then Euro Swiss definitely did not tap, didn't create a gap, yes, but we didn't come down to the inversion there as well. All of them just went, they all just flew away. AUD obviously didn't target. So that was the first indication, the first SMT that we actually got, that okay, maybe this is more likely to push up than down. So yeah, NZD Swiss tapped in there with an SMT. That was your first chance to buy. If you missed it, you'd have bought this order block, the change in the state of delivery, after getting all this happen, right? So when we closed above here, you should be buying here. I missed it again. We got another SMT where AUD didn't take this low. This is the one I was more angry at, because not angry, just a little bit annoyed, you know, because when you look at AUD Swiss, that's the one that tapped this breaker that I was looking for. I literally saw it form in front of my eyes and I didn't take it. Look how much it would ran on a daily time frame. Just imagine that. And I was watching it play inside of here. I could have just blindly bought, stop loss there at least, and then break even now. But yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. So yeah, but I'm bullish on all Swiss pairs. Right now we have Swiss CPI coming up. We have a few possibilities. Some of them might tap into their daily gaps that we just created now instead of a deeper discount. So we might just tap and go. AUD Swiss does not have any daily gap that's close by. The nearest one is all the way down there, and that would break the SMT. Euro Swiss has one, a huge one right there. Euro Swiss might target just because of Euro's weakness, but then CPI is crazy. So I don't know how I don't know what's gonna happen here. I really don't know. Yeah, so in a nutshell, I want to buy this. I will just draw an arrow like this, and then I'll say it's up to you where you want to buy. I don't know where you would buy from. I bought USD Swiss already though, but it's a swing trade, so this is the stop loss. It's huge. I'm buying from this daily gap because we came down, we tapped the opening price of the month right there. It's basically the EQ line, the EQ line that I would normally draw when I'm drawing my IPTA data range. I just didn't draw it in this chart and just keeping it in my head. I know that that's the 60 days high. So yeah, we tapped the EQ line, we got a down day, we got a fair value gap. I'm expecting an expansion from today. So this chart alone is what is the only thing that makes me say or think that Swiss news is just going to drive higher without giving too much retracement down, without giving a crazy fall, and it's in 12 minutes. So that's why I was saying on AUD Swiss, if you remember that I was saying this, I was saying, well, I don't think we're gonna go low. Definitely don't think we're gonna go to this daily gap. I'm here open to be proven wrong. I'm not in any of these trades anyway, so I'm not biased, right? I'm here open for that, but I'm expecting some sort of Asia session sweep, come down into discount into this rejection block, then I'm expecting a push up from there. So basically on a daily chart, it would look like it just opened and went. It wouldn't look like any retracement. Yeah, it will create the bottom week of the daily candle. Don't know if I even answered your question or covered your views, but that's what I'm seeing on AUD Swiss and NZD Swiss. Actually, the Swiss crosses overall. Let's see. I don't know why Jerome is not on the stream. I don't know if he is or not. GBP card. Oh, you're selling. Yeah, I wish you can just join so I can explain. But yeah, those that are on the stream and the group at the same time would know what I'm talking about. He's selling GBP card, and I'm fine with that because I'm bearish on CAD, on CAD crosses. But at the same time, with all the things that I've outlined, everything that I've shown, I think you can all agree with me that GBP does not look like something to be selling right now. It looks the opposite of weakness. And we have elections today with the results coming out tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, and seasonal tendency is telling me, well, seasonally, you should be buying GBP every July. I literally had 2 emails that I sent to myself as a reminder, as a future reminder. I literally sent it as a future reminder to myself to tell me when to watch out for a very strong seasonal tendency, and that's GBP. I used to trade only just GBPUSD, so every year July I would look for buys. And I mean, look at GBPUSD right now. Just look at this for a second. I know it's just GBP with the dollar only, I know that, I'm aware, but just look at this for a second. Jeez, stop moving, stop making noise. Just look at this for a second. Does this look like something that you should be trying to sell from a weekly time frame? I mean, I know that we have NFP, and NFP can literally flip this candle to become extremely bearish. I know that, but just looking at this, does GBP look weak as a currency? I personally don't think so. It's failing to even close at the halfway point, at the consequent encroachment of this area, which is a daily gap. It's failing. This does not look good to me to sell. So anything with pound, even though I want to sell XXX CAD, right? I want to sell all the CAD crosses. This is not the most convincing sell to me. That's why I don't think I'll take it at all. I was waiting for a confirmation yesterday on the 4-hour to see if we'll get a break, another block or a breaker, something below these candles here. I would have considered selling into the external, but we even made a new high, while Euro is saying, nah, I'm gonna make a new low instead. I'm going to make 2 fair value gaps even on the way down, just to show you how weak I am. Like I would say just stick to. Oh, you are on the stream. Yeah. Nice. Welcome. I was literally just talking this whole time. I wasn't looking at the chart. I was talking and hoping. I was really absorbed into the charts. But yeah. I wouldn't say GBP is a good one to be selling, even though I'm bearish on both. But I mean, look at Euro, look at GBP, look at EURGBP also look at EURGBP from the weekly and monthly. This, keep in mind again, this is a monthly time frame. Where does it look like it's going to? It literally just looks like the sell side is next, right? On the weekly, look at where we're rejecting from. It looks like the sell side is next, right? And then this formation just so happens to be forming itself during the UK elections and NFP. I don't think that's coincidence. I think these are one of those big movers where everyone will be so shocked at what just happened. I know it's a weekly chart, but I get the feeling that this low would be tagged very soon. And for this low to be tagged very soon, Euro either has to melt off like crazy or GBP has to gain strength like crazy. You know, it's either Euro surrenders and becomes super weak or strength gains strength, making this fall. So if this happens, I'm really not a big fan of trying to sell GBP crosses. Anything with the GBP I don't want to sell right now. So GJ, for example, would be a nice buy. I mean, it's even showing itself. I didn't even see the charts, but you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, because JPY is weak, so and GBP is strong, just like GBP Swiss as well. Same thing here. See, exactly the same thing. Relative strength. GBP Swiss I actually thought would tag here, then I would have been buying this as well. But yeah, all the Swiss crosses are just grinding higher and higher. Let's see. You sent another chart. EURONZD. Yeah, EURONZD, we've covered it already. The SMT is enough for me to say, well, it's good enough to try and sell. It's good enough to try and sell, just because it's Euro. I would say with EURONZD, the only issue is that NZD is also weak. I mean, look at the NZD index. It's really not doing so good. Like, this does not give me any excitement to be buying it. You know, doesn't give me any excitement to buying it. Look at NZD CAD, NZD Swiss, NZDJPY. Whenever you compare this, I know this looks bullish, but whenever you compare it to its counter cross or party, you can see how much more bullish it is. I mean, AJ just took the all-time high yesterday. I didn't even notice. Took the all-time high. Cool. That happened. So yeah, like, you know, when you see things like that, it makes you say that, well, NZD is not the strongest one right now. It's actually the weakest one. And now when you pair a weak currency with another weak currency, you basically get consolidation. You get consolidation. So Euro and NZD are both weak. Wait, let's go back to that chart. Euro NZD both weak, so it will make this to be high resistance, even though we have the SMTs inside of a high time frame PD area and everything. And I think this sell side will be next. I actually think this flat body lows will be next. This will be my TP. I wouldn't even wait for the swing low or anything. Of course, they will take a partial here at the weekly opening because we opened with a gap. We opened with a gap here. So I'll take a partial here. I'll definitely move my stops to break even here if I was you. Because you said you sold yesterday, so you got a nice price. So I'll move my stop loss to break even wherever you sold from. Only when we get here. Only when we get here. Then I'll take a partial. Then my TP will be here at the flat body lows. That would be my trade. But of course, that's just me. Anyway, we have 3 minutes. Well, less than 3 minutes for AUD's CPI. I am not in any trades, as I've already made abundantly clear, hopefully. I just want to see if this pans out. If it doesn't and it drives lower, then that would be crazy. But yeah, that would also give me another entry for later, not now. So let's see. Less than 2 minutes to go. What do you guys think? I've just been rambling. I don't know if you guys are seeing something different. I don't know if you're seeing something else. Is there another chart completely that you're looking at? I mean, I know SM, you mentioned that you've been on the Indian market lately, so yeah. But besides that, is there anything else that you're seeing? We will go into gold in a moment. It's almost 2 o'clock, so in a moment we'll go to gold and to see if there's anything. But I want to see what CPI has in store for us, and I also want to see what EUROCAD does. I'm watching that closely. I'm watching EUROCAD. I want to see that sell side tagged on EUROCAD. We got about 40 seconds to the news. All right, 10 seconds. Thank you for that. No worries, man. No worries at all. All right, it's 2 a.m. Let's see if we get anything. Oh, it's not even 2 a.m. It's at 2:30. I've been mistaking the time the whole time. It's actually 2:30, not 2 a.m. So I mixed up the times. I just knew it was on this candle, this candle right now, but I forgot that it's 2:30, not 2 a.m. Do you think GBP election will have a big impact? I think it will have a big impact across the board, not even on GBP only, but I think on every other pair as well that has something to do with the UK, that has some sort of relationship with the UK. As I said, everybody's heavily bullish on the dollar, which also means that they are heavily bearish on GU. So I think everyone is going to be chased out. Basically, we might get one more like liquidity sweep, you know, a quick melt off and then a drive higher. I think GBP is going to be bullish. I don't think this strength it's been showing is a fluke. I think it's actually going to hold for higher prices. It's been making SMTs at the lows with all its counterparts. Like every GBP pair you find here, you find some sort of SMT at the lows with euro. So yeah, I think it would have a big impact. The thing is, you see how it's written all day on the economic calendar? That basically means that they are tallying up the numbers today and the final decision is being made tomorrow. I don't even know what time. That's why they just put it as all day on the economic calendar. So you're just going to see. You're just going to see randomly on the chart while you're just there trading. And then, yeah, it just does its thing. So you never know. I'm on the sales on GBP card and I'm a bit scared. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the risk we have to take with these things, you know. I'm actually looking at the economic calendar right now. I'm not even looking at the screen. Okay, I'm back on the screen. Those are the risks we have to take, you know. You either stay out or you get in the trade and try to reduce the your risk exposure as much as possible. For example, if you know that we have NFP today, right, and you know the exact time, then you know, okay, maybe at 8:30 I shouldn't be on the charts, maybe I shouldn't be in any trades. If I'm in profit in some trades, maybe I should move my stop loss to secure profits or break even, or even close the trade completely, because it can still skip your stop loss, you know. Let me respect the extra risk that comes with trading with NFP, right? Let me respect that. Unless you have some crazy weekly stop loss or something, then yeah, obviously NFP doesn't make too much of a difference for you, right? But knowing that NFP is coming, you are more careful. Knowing that CPI is coming, you are more careful. But now when you know that there's a high impact news coming without a time, like the JPYs and whenever they put tentative, right? You don't know the time, but you know roughly the time, but you don't know the exact time. Then that's a bit more of a gray area, an area where I would say, okay, maybe at that point I wouldn't even be, I'm not going to lie, based on structure, I would take the trade, but I would reduce risk. Like now we have EURCAD and GBPUSD, right? We got the same entries on both. I would, let's say, enter with 20 lots on EURCAD, but then with GBPUSD, because of that extra risk that comes with it, I'll probably enter like 2 lots or something. Like much less risk exposed to that, just because of the fact that it can happen anytime. When I say anytime, obviously it's not going to happen during the Asia session. Obviously we know it's going to happen between London and New York, because that's the time people are actually awake in the UK, right? That's the time realistically it's going to happen. Just like JPY pairs, the only reason I'm not afraid of trading it when we have a crazy news that's written tentative is because I know when the JPY, when the yen actually operates, which is during the Asia session. Like I know the Asia session is huge, right? Like it literally trickles over to other sessions, but you know roughly when. Like you know you can safely trade London without too much manipulation from JPY. But then again, JPY is a funny one. But either way, you won't get too much stuff happening. But you know that definitely during the Asia session itself, the middle of Asia session, you get those crazy weak saws. These long tails, this kind of moves. You get this kind of stuff when you see tentative, you know. But if you look at the time, it's either New York or Asia. New York or Asia. So you know you're relatively safe for London. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. But I would say hold the sells just to reduce risk, if you're not too confident. But for me personally, I already said I expect these lows at least on GBPUSD on the 1 hour. At least. Actually, let me put it this way. I'm using EUROCAD to tell me when to bounce, when to leave GBPUSD, right? Like when EUROCAD reaches the opening price of the week, which is here, the Sunday opening price, right? When EUROCAD reaches there, wherever GBPUSD is, if I somehow cut it at the highs, if I cut it somewhere here, right, I'll probably move my stop loss to break even. I'll probably even take some partials, some profits, just because EUROCAD has already reached there. So I'll be watching this very closely to make my decisions on GBPUSD. When Euro takes out this sell side liquidity and GBPUSD has not taken out that same sell side liquidity, these relative equal lows down here, I'm not even going to wait. I'm going to kill the trade completely. I'm not even going to bother trying to hold something. I'm not even going to hold a run. I'm just going to kill the trade completely wherever it is, just to get myself out of that position. And yeah, we don't have any Euro news. We have CAD news tomorrow. So that's something. Yeah, that's something to look out for. But today we don't have anything. Another possibility to consider, guys, is the fact that we might just consolidate the whole. day. It's a holiday. We shouldn't forget that. And even though we're not trading dollar majors, we're not trading only dollar majors, we can still expect some level of consolidation and inactivity in the market. It's still expected. Yeah, still expected. I made a mistake on the 30. on the 30 minutes thing that I sent on the group. It's actually 1 hour. But it's fine. We will wait for another 22 minutes. Oh, it's going for my entry. Where is your entry? So it's 2 a.m. The kill's on from 2 to 5 is when I hunt on gold. So I'm really watching this order block for a possible buy opportunity. I don't even know how likely this is going to pan out, but yeah, it's worth the try. I don't have too much hope in it, but it's worth the try. All right, let me go make some tea or something, cause yeah, staying up the whole night, lack of sleep is catching up. It's catching up real quick. So let me make some tea. I'll be back in a few minutes. If you have any questions, of course I'm still here. So questions, suggestions, inputs, anything. If you want me to check out some charts, I can. I am available, but I'm just going to make some tea and waiting for the news. We still have 20 minutes, so we have some time to relax. Make coffee. No ways, my guy. I gave up on coffee years ago. I'm not going back to that thing. That thing is that thing, no. Just gets my heart rate up for no reason. Like, it just makes me have anxiety. I'm 100% still. I'm seated, but my heart is racing like 300 kilometers an hour. I don't understand the effects of coffee on the human body. It's crazy. I'm not even gonna try. Tea has a bit of caffeine in it, by the way, but not as much as coffee. So yeah, I mean, for some people tea might put them to sleep. For me, I'm fine with tea. I'm fine with tea because it's cold. It's cold this side. Like, it's actually freezing. So I would rather have something warm. And I'm not planning to stay live or stay awake the whole day. It's just for this session. Week. Nah, I like my heart. I like my body. I like my body, man. There was one time I put like 3 spoons of instant coffee in 1 cup. I drank it. I was not okay that whole night. The whole night I was not okay. And I was even with cloud workers. Just working the whole night. Working the whole night. Drink coffee daily. Of course, people drink coffee 2, 3 times a day. And I look at them and say, you guys are strong, eh? You're strong. Me, I'm not that strong. I'm fine here. I'm fine where I am. Look at that. 1 subscriber away from 250. Let me go make coffee. I mean tea. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Yeah. All right, it's under 2 minutes to go for the CPI news. CPI data released on the Swiss pair. Let's see what AUD Swiss looks like now. Yeah, it's still consolidating. I was really leaning for this. I'm not saying I'm going to take it, I'm just tape reading, you know. I've already maxed myself out for the day, for the week, and I think I've actually made a little bit of something that I shouldn't force too much right now. So let's see, 30 seconds. Seconds. I get the feeling this CPI may not be that volatile, but let's see. Yeah, look at that. So we didn't even take the lows. Let's see what USD Swiss looks like. Should be looking nice. Yeah, looks nice. Looking nice. AUD Swiss might not even take these lows anymore. But let me see why. Maybe there's some sort of SMT inside of this gap. See, not too much volatility. You would expect CPI to be one of those destructive moves. One direction, never looks back. But I think this is probably going to be one of those ones that give you like a second chance to enter kind of situation. And you would only see the result after an hour or two. But let's see NZD Swiss. I want to check if there was an SMT. No, it's still the same. Asia low is still kept intact. But here, structure-wise, NZD looks stronger. Just looking at the structure. I'm expecting a continuation up now. If we don't take Asia low, of course. If you're in for quick scalps, in and out, you already got your move. Took out buy side, TP, out. If that's what you're trading. Since we didn't get one of those crazy volatile CPI moves, then I think we'll get a 5 minutes break or 15 minutes order block entry here. I'm on US Swiss. Yeah, I sent a screenshot on the group. I think it's literally the first screenshot that I sent today. This screenshot. I said it's a swing idea that I'm taking. I said I'm going to buy after a down day, especially after we've come back to the EQ, which you know is the opening price of the month, right? The opening price was right there. We came down, we're still in this gap, we pushed away aggressively, and it's a down day. Basically, this is my IPTA data range without the lines. I just didn't draw out the lines because my IPTA data range says buy after a down day or buy after a new swing low is formed. So if at the end of today I see a swing low formed here, tomorrow I'm going to add more buys because tomorrow will be an expansion. This swing low should hold. But yeah, I sent this on the group. It's just a 1 to 2, but I think the volatility we'll get from US dollar pushing higher and Swiss franc dying off even more will make USD Swiss take off. So I don't think this 1 to 2 will take too long to pan out. I don't think it's going to take too long. I feel like it will just take 2 days or something. So yeah, expansion higher. No entry again on USD Swiss, as I said. I really wanted to see if we could take this low first before pushing up. But it's fine. It's alright. Yeah, I sent a screenshot on the group. I don't know if you saw it. If I didn't want to take this entry blindly, I would have waited for the 1 hour to give me a structure shift or an order block. And now that this clearly looks like a manipulation, this long tail from the US dollar yesterday, even though I'm expecting a new low to be made today on the dollar, I feel like that will be the SMT, and I feel that USD Swiss might not be able to take this low, right? In other words, we might get a fair value gap created here, a market structure shift with a fair value gap on the 1 hour for an entry to buy it up, with a stop loss at the CPI lows or this previous daily low, if you want a better risk reward. By that, let's try and visualize what it's going to look like. Let's say you just bought right now where it is. Let's say you bought right now, right there, and you put your stop loss at yesterday's low, targeting the external liquidity up there. You see, your risk reward increases by a lot, by 5 to 1. So yeah, I don't think the previous daily low will be taken. I do believe that we'll get some sort of retracement because of the dollar index, but I think CPI's move will push it so much. I think even these highs will be cleared this session, so that when the dollar retraces, it will be retracing into a discounted gap to continue buying it up even more. That's where I might pyramid. That when we get that 1 hour gap and we retrace into it, I'll definitely consider pyramiding there. If I don't get a 1 hour gap, I'll look for a 4 hour order block or inversion. So yeah, I'm in a buy. I didn't go too heavy obviously because of my stop loss being so far. My stop loss was like here, so I entered with like 1.1 lot. Yeah, I didn't go too heavy on it. Let's see. Yeah, 1.16 lot size. So it's nothing fancy. Let me remove all this, because now that the main news for the week on the Swiss franc has happened, I think we're safe. Like if you're waiting for the catastrophe to end, I think you're safe now. Now you can trade any Swiss pair that you want to trade. Look at NZD Swiss actually reacted nicely from this 4 hour gap. Market maker buy model about to be completed. And if we run more, we'll get there. I don't know if Rose is still on the stream, because she was asking me to check NZD Swiss. I don't know if she took this. I just said buy, but I don't know where you put your stop loss or entry. Yeah, you can buy any Swiss pair that doesn't have to do, like, that doesn't have anything to do with the dollar, because maybe you might be afraid of what the dollar could do tomorrow during NFP. So you could take something like Euro Swiss here, for example, or AUD Swiss. I'm not saying take it now. I'm just saying you could look for a setup or an entry there. I mean, look at AUD Swiss. It's so strong. I missed all of this, and I saw these entries, but I still missed it all. Yeah, that's something for the journal. Anyway, so yeah, you could maybe watch for a 4 hour gap to be created, 15 minutes confirmation, then just buy it, because there's no AUD news anymore, there's no Swiss news anymore, you know, something like that. So there's no like unexpected manipulation that could skip your stop loss if you're looking for an entry on Swiss pairs. I might even look for it. I might look for that entry here, if it can just wait and not tag the buy side. If it can wait and not tag the buy side, I look for an entry to take this. But yeah, it's so strong, so strong. So Asia made the low of the session and of the swing. That makes sense, but I didn't see it. What about gold? What is gold up to? Showing minor signs of rejection. Let me set an alert here just in case I want to take it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pyramid with AUD Swiss if it retraces, and USD as well. USD Swiss. Reaction from the 5 minutes order block. Are you talking about gold or the Swiss pairs? I'm guessing you're talking about gold. Is it a 5 minutes or a 15? 5 or 15? Because we have taken Asia lows now, but I wanted a deeper retracement before buying. Yeah, I was talking about the 15 minutes. That's the one that I drew out because I think that's the one you were referring to on gold. Because you said 5 and I zoomed in and I didn't see what I was looking for, so I put this one. So I'm guessing you're talking about this one. We'll buy after 3 minutes shift. Alright, that's cool. Let's go to the 3 minutes, but you didn't add it. 3 minutes shift is basically this breaker. You'd like to see the swing high violated. Breaker here, sharp turn, retest, push to Asia high. Yeah, same thing on the 5 minutes. You're looking at this breaker. That's cool. Looks like Alan is taking it, or he already took it. Alan is taking it from the other. He already took it from the other block on the 1 minute. I'm checking his screenshot now. He already took it from right there. I don't like this kind of entries. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I mean, yes, it could respect this breaker, right? That we want, or that you would like to see. But what if it doesn't? What if it just quickly falls down and doesn't. I don't like them. They're just too risky for me, and I prefer higher time frame PD arrays always overshadow lower time frame ones. So it could pan out, take out these highs, and then drive it down again, then push up one last time. Just how gold is. I mean, look at this, up, down, so it can literally chop for 2 days or 3 days straight. So I'm not gonna be surprised if it drives up, down, then drives up again. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna chase it though. I'm not going to bother. Jeez. I think the Swiss pairs are still grinding higher. Yep, as expected. As expected. So that's why Euro Swiss looks stronger, because Euro right now across the board is pushing up a bit. EURONZD, EURUSD, and of course EURGBP. Just a wee bit, so that makes Euro Swiss to be parabolic. Alright, I'm still watching EURCAD. I think this was yesterday's low. Oh no, it's not. This is actually yesterday's low. Okay. It's cool to know. Alright, more waiting. Not much. That's literally 90% of trading. Just a lot of waiting and not doing much. So let's see. You said it didn't give you the entry you wanted. I can see. Wow. I can see here on the 3 minutes that it came to the fair value gap there after giving a change in the state of delivery. At the market structure shift point, it didn't really go back again. Just like the 5 minutes. You know, 5 minutes hasn't tapped into that fair value gap. So yeah, that sucks. If it does give it, then that'd be nice. Because that high is the invalidation, right? If it takes that high, then it's not worth it anymore. But if it comes down again to this sort of other block breaker or mitigation block and the 5 minutes gap, I would say it's probably still valid. You know? So yeah, I could still try that. Could still try this entry. I'm not gonna try it. Again, I gave the reason. I am currently maxed out on my risk because of USD Swiss and a few other things. Not really just USD Swiss, of course, but I have other trades running. I think I also have EURCAD. So I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time. You know. So yeah. I'll keep monitoring this from the 5 minutes time frame, just to see how it reacts. You said you like how the 15 minutes candle forming might give a 15-minute inverse. You mean 15 or 5? Because I don't see the gap that will be inverted. Or you mean this tiny one? Because that's the only. This is the only gap I see on the 15. That gap right there. Do you mean that gap? Maybe you mean that inverse. If you mean that, then cool, yeah. It might support higher prices. Personally, I would say if I want to take this, I would take it from here. Take it from this gap. Stop loss at this candle's low. But, as I already mentioned, I'm not going to take it. The only thing I would probably consider taking is down here. Not this. And yeah, okay, 5 minutes here. Yeah, the 5 minutes. It's inverted this gap already, created a BC, sharp turn. It could just continue higher from here. So let's see. Yeah, we're below midnight price. We swept Asia low, New York PM low. No high time frame PDRA, no real SMT, but structure wise this could play out. Yeah, this will play out. I'm just tape reading. No entries yet for me. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Jeez, I don't know how my cursor just became invisible. Like actually invisible even from my PC. That is weird. And now I can't mute myself. That is going to be a challenge now. I don't know how my cursor just became invisible. Okay. I think it will work. I'll find my way back to the unmute button. Alright, let's see what the 5 minutes looks like now. So far showing some sort of reaction around that area, but as I said, I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested because it's not a high time frame PDRA that we reacted from down here. 15 minutes is not high time frame for me. The inversion played out, yeah, but by how much? It's not, didn't do too much. It's still, unless you're breaking even quick, then yeah, like it could still respect this one here, for example, if it wants to. So it has to break above this, close above this, then I could maybe say, okay, maybe now I can look for an entry from here. But yeah, me personally, I've already framed an idea that needed price to reach the 1 hour order block. So that's why I'm not that interested with that. But I entered on the breaker block. Oh, okay. This one. This one right here. That's cool. I hope it plays out. It'll be nice if you get another closure here. A closure with a new BC would be nice. Like an expansion, a quick move to the upside that creates a fair value gap would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, still watching. Nothing interesting so far. Again, as I said, it's a holiday, so don't be surprised if nothing happens at all today. I am prepared for nothing happening. Yeah, I'll just stay the entirety of London. I mean, look at CPI. It didn't even do too much damage. It's a 5 minutes chart. Normally CPI does some crazy stuff, but here it's just chilling. If we get an OTE, I'll definitely jump in, but I think we'll just tap into this or that. I'm waiting for the 1 hour. I'm waiting for the 1 hour, then I'll get in. This fair value gap will be created in 30 minutes, so I'll wait. I'm hoping that it's crossed with this down close candle. I want this. Let's see, NZD Swiss. I don't mind if NZD Swiss runs lower and even clears Asia session low, so I can have the SMT that I'm looking for. That's all. That's literally all there is to it, just for the SMT. But it's crazy how it's falling so quickly right now. Like, so quick. Yeah, they're falling off way too quick. Back in a few minutes. Alright, no problem. I'm also just chilling out, not doing much, waiting for 5 AM to hit. Then I will see if I should be ending the stream or not. I'm also doing a few things on my side. And I can see my frames are already starting to do the funny thing it does now. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this. be for now. Alright, it's getting weird now. Let's 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 round up. I don't know, you know what I'm listening to right now. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm listening to. ED. Did he just say ED? Anyway, so yeah, I'm looking to see if this pushes higher to the other block for a continuation. What's happening everywhere else? I'm just scanning through the charts. AUDJPY seems to be holding up, but I see everything else is just tanking. I go get that vertical fall. On a high time frame, this would look like a wick right now. So I don't know how to feel about that. Is it to scare people off? Or what? You know? I don't know how to feel about it. Euro AUD, I mean EURCAD. I wouldn't be surprised if Asia session high is taken first before we drop. I thought we were gonna do that quickly at 2 AM. And then I was expecting a drop the rest of the session. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave this trade to run. Not going to bother it. And yeah, this is really enticing me right now. This with the stop loss here. But I don't know. Should I take it? Should I leave it? Let's see. What do you say, SM? Should I take it or leave it? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Should I take it? Should I leave it? That is the question. Before I end the stream, I'm waiting for you if you're still here. If you're not, then I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I'm asking about gold. This setup right now, I haven't taken it right now where it is. I'm planning to take it with the stop loss here, TP there, but I want to know if I should take it or not. Contemplating, because we've gotten confirmation from bouncing off of here, from creating a new gap, but then yeah, I don't know if I should take it or leave it. Because after this, I'll just end the stream. There's no need to wait for 5. The markets are slow, as expected. You can try but risk little. Alright. Roger that. Bot. Now we watch. Alright. I don't think there's much else. I feel like I've already covered everything. This, we might see this high tagged Asia high. EURCAD, I'm looking for sells. Every Swiss pair I'm looking for buys, even though we're dropping right now, which I don't know what's gonna happen. We might still go for these lows, who knows, before buying later, which would be crazy, but I am open to that possibility, because right now we are basically tapping this breaker already and we don't have a fair value gap. So right now I really don't like buying from this gap here. So we might actually get the discount price that we wanted. The thing is, if I wanted to sell, right, this is what I was looking at earlier. If I wanted to sell, I don't see any SMTs at the highs. Every pair took a new high. I mean, look at NZD Swiss, we took a new high. AUD Swiss USOUL, we took a new high. GBP Swiss, we took the highs, and Euro, we took the highs. So I couldn't even say maybe we could try selling to these internal liquidities, which would be a high time frame fair value gap, right? I couldn't say that. But why this? What's going on? So yeah, I'm at a weird spot right now. I'm not going to look for buys from this gap anymore, from the 1 hour gap that's going to be formed now in 4 minutes, if any. It could just literally in the next 4 minutes close up this remainder, but I don't know if I'll be comfortable looking for buys there. Maybe if it gives us a 5 minutes shift, I might try, just because it's a higher reward compared to the risk I'll be taking, just because of that, not because of anything else. So yeah, I might try it if it gives that. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, that's all I'm focusing on. Everything else, indices, I've already covered it. I don't think they're doing much today. Yep, as expected, big range day. No news day today. It's a holiday today. I don't expect much today. So yeah, let's see what the market does the rest of the day then. If there's nothing else, I think this is where I end the stream, and I would like to say thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, liking. If you haven't liked, before you leave, don't forget to tap on that little like button. It does a cool little animation, you know. If you tap it, you see a little thing going on. Same with the subscribe button. But yeah, do all the things. Take care, look after yourself, look after the family. It's a good day today, and yeah, we'll meet next time. Take care. Bye bye.